welcome back to Carly Stevens Books. I am Carly Stevens and I'm super excited because my Owlcrate arrived today. It's been a little while since I've ordered an Owlcrate, but I was super excited about this one because it is a special edition 10th anniversary Raven Boys box, and I really love The Raven Cycle by Maggie Stiefvater. It's one of my favorite YA series. Do forgive my husky voice. I haven't really been talking today and because it was so cold that we couldn't have school, so I went and worked out and came back home and checked the mail on the way. And anyway, the box is here, so I have to do an unboxing for you of The Raven Boys. If you haven't read the series, it is really fun. It's about this group of teenagers who are all in search of a Welsh king, but it's really quite hard to describe. It's based in our world, but it has all these supernatural elements to it. It's just quintessential witchy found family. It's very, very good. All right, so here we go. Let's open this. I brought scissors this time because I've done other unboxings where I have not had scissors and it's gone poorly. All right, so the Owlcrate. I'm opening it up. Let's see. Ooh, so far so cool. I like it. Look at that view. Look at that view. Gorgeous. 10th anniversary edition box in collaboration with Maggie Stiefvater. So we have the car from the first book. Make sure I'm not going to hit anything here. Okay. So see what awesome stuff is included inside. I'm going to check this at the end like I have done with past videos like this. Those are all on my English Nerd channel, which is the channel I had before this one if you're unaware. I have tons and tons of videos over here. I just decided to split into more fiction, indie author life stuff over here and just academic stuff over there. So, but I will look at the back. The raven in his hand was his heart finally laid bare. So that's Ronan Lynch for sure. All right, I'm gonna keep sharing what this looks like because they package everything so beautifully. Just look at that. Okay, so we have a 300 Foxway souvenir spinning keychain. Oh, it's heavy. It's clinking already. Let's see what this is. So 300 Foxway is where Blue and kind of her mother and aunt figures all live. They all tell the future. It's just give it a shot. Just give it a shot, even if that's not normally your type of book. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. All right, so we have sort of dangling keychain here. There is a charm that says the Page of Cups, which is the card that relates to Blue, who's I would say the main character, certainly in the first book, even though it's an ensemble cast. There's also a scrying mirror. And then the big one is 300 Foxway. And then there's a spinny thing. So it looks like a crystal ball, sort of. And then the ley lines. Henrietta, Virginia. Established 2012. Psychic Services. Okay, so it's like an ad for their services. Scrying, palmistry, etc. I can't really read that very well down here. I think it's... Oh, wait. No, if I get it in the right light, I think I can. Hang on. Fortunes foretold, dreams interpreted. It's just very small and very hard to see. Check that out. Yeah. Okay, all right. Well, so far so cool. I like that. All right, next we have this. Arboris loque latine. That's the trees speak Latin, which has a lot to do with the book if you're not aware. All right, what do we have here? Okay, it's a travel mug. Put this over here. Let's see what this is. I was actually, when I was working out, I was wearing my hat. It says Dreamer on it that I got from another box that relates to Ronan Lynch, but that's in the other room. So I'll just leave it. You can look at that Dreamer box unboxing over at English Nerd if you want. Ooh, okay, all right. So we have a nice sturdy travel mug. a lot of silence there. Sorry, as I'm thinking. I'm just genuinely unboxing for you all and telling you what I think. Okay, so there seems to be a lot going on underneath this grippy thing, but let me get the grippy thing off so we can see what it looks like. Oh, it's really pretty. Okay, hang on. You know what I might do? I might just take this thing off because it does feel like it's going to stay, but I just don't use travel mugs all that much. But I use normal mugs like an insane person. So I think I might just do that. But check this out. Look at that. Caves Water, Virginia State Park, Gray Warren Forestry, where all your dreams come true. That is so cool. And that's one side. That's the better side. And then we have Arboris Loquae Latinae. The trees speak Latin and a compass. But look how beautiful that is. And the trees and everything, that's totally the vibe of Caves Water. So cool. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to use it as a travel mug. I'm just going to use it as a normal mug because then it will get used. But it seems like it would be good for either one if travel mugs are your thing. Okay, so we have a lot of this fluffy stuff. I'm gonna move out of the way. Ooh, okay, so there's a little tea. This reminds me so much of the Scorpio races tea. There was a Kapalishka tea for the Scorpio races by Maggie Stiefvater. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with Maggie Stiefvater's work. When she's good, she's like unbeatable, but then sometimes she's really strange and I don't connect with her. But the Scorpio Races is the other one that if you have not read yet, you totally should, and you should look at that unboxing. But let's see what this one is. So we have a 300 Foxway Psychic Services, Henrietta, Virginia. Look at that. Love it. And then we have tea in here. It's decaf, Ceylon, I think that's how you say that. Ceylon tea, rooibos tea, natural vanilla flavors, spearmint, and caramel. Very nice. That sounds really good. And then the rest is more of an ad for their psychic services. So it's by appointment only. Tarot readings, fortunes told, palmistry, dreams interpreted, phone readings available. St. Mark's Eve predictions. The very first scene of the first book is on St. Mark's Eve, and deaths foretold annually every April to 24th. It just sounds so creepy, but it's so good. Just give it a shot. Okay, we're gonna smell. Okay, that smells amazing. Downside, it's loose leaf. I hardly ever drink loose leaf, but it smells so good. I'm definitely gonna have to try it. I do have a little steeper, so I'll give it a shot. Maybe I'll use my Caves Water mug. All right, next up we have a fabric item. I tend to be a fan of... Oh wait, before we get to that, there's something on top of it. Again, all this fluffy stuff's kind of in the way. Ooh, check it out. Lynch and Sons, purveyors of magical artifacts, the Barnes, acres of slumbering dream creatures. Craftsmen of your wildest dreams. I love a theme. I love good theming. And so this is Ronan Lynch and their dream abilities. And look, there's a bird skull. It's like a little homage to Chainsaw there. Oh my word, that smells fantastic. Let's see if I can... So it's very tree-ish. There's some pines in there, but it's not only pine. There's something kind of, I don't know, ambery or something in there too. I'm bad at describing smells, so just forgive me. Man, well that is very nice. So Lynch and Sons, it's another win. Man, just wins. This is a great box so far. Nice job, Owlcrate. Okay, so now it's the fabric item. Let me get all the fluffy stuff off. And we'll see what this is. Oh, look at that. Aglenby Academy. Dolor hic tibi proderit olim. Oh, shoot. What does that mean? Pain here, something. It's been a long time since I've taken Latin myself, and it was only 1 year. But that is fantastic. Incredibly. Oh, look, you can carry it like this, or you can turn it into a sort of a crossbody bag. That's neat. This matches something that I got in another box, the spin-off. I think it was, no, it wasn't in the spin-off box. It was in, I guess I have gotten a few of these, but I don't get them every month. I get ones that really appeal to me, and there was a Dark Academia box like a year ago, and I got that one as well, and it had this book sleeve. See, they match. And I'm not even mad at it. The book sleeve also had this on the back, which is really neat. But yeah, I really like that. And the Colorado just passed a law that you have to pay for plastic bags at the grocery now, which I think is fine. So a lot of people are switching to more consciously using reusable bags, and this is like the coolest reusable bag. Oh, okay. One last thing before I move on, I guess. It can be zipped up on the inside, which is nice. A little extra protection for whatever you have in there. And it has a big pocket, too. There you go. So it's not just a big cavern where you can lose things, but, if you're me and you just throw everything in all together. But there's a separator, so you could, in theory, put, a laptop and some work in there or whatever you need. Okay, very cool. All right, on a roll, Owlcrate, on a roll. Oh, this next thing looks so cool. How beautiful is this? Look at that. Oh, Excelsior. Oh, this is Gansey's. Oh, my goodness, look at the back. If found, please return to Richard Campbell Gansey III, Monmouth Manufacturing, Henrietta, Virginia. Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy. Oh my gosh, it's his journal trying to find his Welsh king and treasure. Oh my gosh, has the ley line symbol on the front, and then we have the sort of dots. So it's more like a bullet journal, see? Instead of one with lines, which I'm actually okay with. I don't like the grid because that's for math. That's not for writing. And I don't like it when it's blank because then what am I supposed to do with that? I prefer lines. But this I can work with. This is charming as heck. I can't get over it. Excelsior. Dang it, Gansey. I love you. Okay. Well, that was delightful. Let's see what else we have here. Ooh, okay. So a really cool wooden style bookmark. Let's take a closer look. So we have Gansey's notebook. We have Eglinby Academy. We have Dark Academia style things. Let's see. We have the Page of Cups. So it's a lot of the symbols that we've seen on some other items. We have a map with runes that don't look all that familiar. So not sure what that exactly is pertaining to. And then we have a quote in the back. So, fate is a very weighty word to throw around before breakfast. I like that. That's really cool. Oh man, good job, guys. And then we have the book, the special edition book. This cover they released before releasing the boxes, so I didn't know that it was going to look like this in front, but that's a great cover. I've not been a big fan of the original covers or the original way that they feel. There's something cheap feeling about them and not cheap feeling about reading them, so it didn't match up, and that's kind of bothered me. So hopefully this one feels nice. Let's open this up. So here we go. Opening the Raven Boys, which is just book one of a 4-book series, but it can almost be read as a standalone. They're all very strange, but I love them. Okay, we have a book club discussion guide here with questions of various kinds. So there are the original covers. These covers are actually okay. The paperback covers have more people on them. Yeah, these are nice. but my covers that I have are just iffy. Okay, on the back, so we have this. The spine is cool. At night, Henrietta felt like magic, and at night, magic felt like it might be a terrible thing. Damn, man, what a cool addition. All right, we have it signed by Maggie Stiefvater, which is wonderful. Because like I said, when she's good, she's very, very good. I knew that there was going to be this inside portion. I think Stiefvater herself did this. I'm not a big fan, but I'll show you anyway. I don't really like the art style. I'm sorry, Maggie. I said that I have kind of a love-hate relationship with your work. This doesn't really work for me. It's kind of strange. But I love the main outside, so it's all good. And they gave us a nice naked cover, too. So, Arboris loque latine again. The trees speak Latin, so a very Caves Water-esque look there. Nothing on the back. Okay. Oh, lovely. We have Blue in her room at 300 Fox Way. Wow. That's pretty. Let's see if there's anything in the back. Okay, and on this hat, this is Monmouth Manufacturing for sure. Look at that. It's like exactly how I picture it, except for the big pool table. Everything else is exactly the way I pictured it. That's amazing. With the big windows, because it was a factory before. It was where two of the three boys, well, three of the four. Anyway, you just have to read. Okay, there's a little note inside, which I will read for you. Dear Owls, I remember the first time I visited Cabeswater. I found it while writing one of the very first drafts of what would eventually become the Raven Cycle. How old was I? Probably 19 at most. It's kind of cool. I remember frantically jotting down words to describe the wonder of Ronan Lynch, then named Sean, as he staggered through a forest that changed seasons in just minutes. He didn't understand the fullness of what he was seeing yet. Neither did I. It took me a decade to uncover what Cabeswater really was. Now another decade's passed. The 10th anniversary edition is in your hands. What a lot of forests I've met in those 10 years. How many more will I meet in the next 10? Yours. I think yours? Yours? Stiefvater? You tell me. Oh, that's a lovely note. And this feels more like it should feel. It doesn't have that crinkly thing where it's like so cheap you can kind of like crinkle it one way or crinkle it the other way. This is just perfect. Oh, I'm so happy. Look how beautiful. The Raven Boys. Yeah, this is a lovely copy. Everything else, I think all the formatting's the same inside. No additional illustrations or anything like that. So I think that is, well, I thought that was all, but there's an envelope in the bottom here, so let me investigate what that is. Let's see. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. And it's not the only one. They're like travel posters. Oh my gosh. So we have Cabeswater. We have the Henrietta Caverns, Seek Out Sleeping Welsh Kings. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. And then we have St. Mark's Eve, Churchyard Ruins, Walkathon, Outskirts of Henrietta, April 24th, midnight. So that first scene. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Makes me want a library where I can put up all of these cool things and just see them, you know, all the travel posters, all the art, all these things that otherwise I need to try to find places for in this, you know, small space. Wow, that was really cool. I'm so glad I found that envelope in the bottom. There's nothing else. Okay. There's nothing else in there that I must have. Good Lord. And then this whole thing, it can fit in here if you wanted to make it into a postcard, which I never will because I want to keep them all. All right, so returning to the first thing, let's make sure I have it all. So we have the tea, the ceramic travel mug, the travel print set, so cool. Jot down your research notes as you hunt for Glendower in this custom journal, the Gansey journal. The Eglinby Academy tote bag, so cool. The woodwick candle, the wooden bookmark, the enamel book keychain, and then the 10th anniversary book itself. And they have a photo challenge that they recommend for social. Well, that was just win after win after win. I loved it. So hopefully you enjoyed this unboxing. Which item was your favorite? I have a hard time choosing. There were so many amazing things. I think Owlcrate really knocked it out of the park on this one. So props to them for putting together a really, really nice 10th anniversary box. All right, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.